it's going to be basically a copy of this, so that's pretty much it.
Fun fact.
Won't be a pointer, it will be a copy of the value
Anyways.
of
I am
root dir
It's just
1.
Oh, so you guys just make fun of me
It's
for
just fake. No, I say
Right?
to everyone.
And then right here, we're
It's
just going to
fucking
be
hilarious.
calling the member function. Calling the member function set name. Right? And if we open the declaration of set name, we're going to see, oh, wrong declaration. Oh yeah, this is the right declaration. We're going to see that all it does is just set a member variable, which is where it stores the value of our variable objects, right? And it sets it to what we input, which is name, right? So right here, all it's going to be doing is just setting the name of root dir 2 as dir 3. I don't like how he calls it dir 3 because he just said it's root dir 2, but moving on.
This is the uploaded in review code.
Yeah.
Right, so it calls the member function set name and changes the name of root dir
Where'd
2
you get it?
to root to
Oh,
dir
come on. I thought you were trying to dress.
3 from dir from
15?
dir 1.
Some granny wore that one time?
It's
Right?
Brandy.
And if we
From dir 2.
from
Sounds
dir
so
1, it
hip,
was dir 1.
grandma.
It was dir 1.
Because there's a copy of this one.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So, because you said the root dir 2 equals to root dir 1, and then change root dir
This might be
2.
Name to be dir 3. I know, it's so stupid. Moving on. Right? This is a member function
Bluesy crap.
and takes the input and sets the member variable to the value of the input.
I think I know what you're talking about.
What's going on? Husband?
The one.
There's an old lady on TikTok who makes fun of her dead husband.
Oh,
That's
that
fucked
old lady,
up.
I know.
That's
Yeah.
fucked. What?
And she's saying she's gonna join them soon.
She's gonna what?
Join him because she's also really old. We're watching this video.
That's
TikTokers are weird.
I caught out that like 2
Alright,
minutes of us.
so now here is another thing right here. We got our root dir 1. We are going to be using the arrow operator. It's literally called arrow operator. Kind of funny.
What's it
Haha.
do?
Uh,
That's
it-
hilarious.
It
Yes.
allows you to use functions on pointers, right?
On
So,
pointers.
arrow
Okay.
operator
Remember like arrow and then it's pointing to
Allows-
something.
to use
Oh, wait,
functions
it's a pointer, right? That makes
on
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's an arrow. It points.
literally, yeah. Wait, literally. Anyways, pointers.
It took me a while to get
But it's straight up called arrow operator, right? You could also do other things with the arrow operator, but we only learned this
Add,
stuff with
yeah.
with arrow operator because it's the only pointer stuff.
Yeah, add child.
And it allows you to use this function called add child, which adds a child to your
collection.
directory
From your
variable.
family tree.
Yes, to the family tree, right?
Sick.
And it puts in make
It's another variable.
makes a no
Another pointer.
a new pointer. Yes,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, 'cause
Yes.
when you make shared,
Oh.
it's another pointer that can be straight.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you learned.
And it's makes it called file 1. And if we look at the add child, all it does is just puts it at the end of the. Oops.
So it's adding. So it's called child P, right?
1 second, it's somewhere.
It's literally child P.
I know.
Yeah, child pointer. That's what it stands for. Here we go. All it does is just pushes back the child into the vector. That's all it does. So is a member function
I use that.
used to add new
They do that by the way. They expect you to know it from high school.
pointers into the vector of pointers.
It's not in the basic curriculum to do vectoring count.
Oh, because you're like with this with
Yeah.
No, I'm
translate.
talking about.
Right?
The lady says there's
And then-
no stop for R5 in like any
Is there anything else I'm missing with
She's
this?
like-
Not
she's
really.
like, if you wanna
It's kind of
go
self-explanatory
outside,
after
you
you
have to go
understand what the arrow operator does.
What's it when it returns zeros?
The guy's waiting at. Gilmore. I don't know.
Not just
That's way
please,
later.
please don't.
But basically, it just gives the main function a return value, so that if your main function finishes before your main function returns, you know that it won't return 0,
I knew
right?
that, just so you know. For sure I knew that.
So let's say there's an error in somehow there's an error in your code, and your code terminated. You could check what the return type was, return value was of its main, and see that it was not 0. But that's retarded. You don't need to know that. Go ahead.
Okay. Take a couple pictures.
All right.
So you said the arrow thing, what's it called? The arrow function or whatever.
Yeah.
It allows functions to be used on pointers. Like what function?
Yeah, it allows pointers to use functions.
Like what?
All functions. What do you mean?
Like you can use like a pointer in a function. You mean?
Yeah, you
Okay.
could use
Pointer.
the pointer inside the function.
Okay. But isn't this pointer gonna be destroyed after this local thing? How are you gonna use it if it's
Pointer.
It's still inside there. This is still inside.
okay?
It's gonna be destroyed when we pass
Yeah,
through
but
here.
you're
If
not-
this was inside here.
We love destroying things.
Yeah, but you said you can use it in functions, but he's not gonna use it in functions because it's gonna be destroyed, no?
No, it's gonna be the value inside the function. Sorry, what?
No, keep going.
It just basically just lets you use the function. Like it doesn't destroy it. Okay. Like it destroys when it leaves this.
Does it ever leave this? There's not a function.
It doesn't. In here, it doesn't leave this. That's why.
And then you're setting this in here. Okay. Okay. That's it. I get it.
You don't get it, but whatever. Moving
No,
on.
because you put right there one b, right? You set this value inside that, right? Because you're adding this child onto it.
Sure, whatever. I have no clue what you just said. Right? And then it takes root dir 1 and does print traverse. This is another function. We created it right here. Oh no, we're not even close to done, bro. No, we're close to done. Don't worry. Print traverse. Where is print traverse? Here we go. And it does traverse children point post order. These are function pointers. These are function pointers.
I've been missing them.
Pointers. They are defined right here, and they are referencing these functions right here: print traverse and print action. Print traverse is this one, and print action is this one, right? These ones were also defined way up here
We went to calc, I think.
as these pointers, right? So these pointers will now point at will now point at print traverse and print action. So the traverse pointer will point at print traverse. The action pointer will point at print action. Here, actually, I'll write that up here. Points at print action. Points at print traverse.
I understand maybe 8%. I understand 1. It's so complicated. 0.1.
I get everything up to the.
Up to the arrow operator.
No, keep going.
It's fine.
Go back.
If we don't understand, it's fine. It's our fault. You don't have to re-explain it. Honestly, I feel bad.
We have a fucking
Oh yeah, you'll re-explain
Okay,
it. to the
whatever.
PDF.
I'll just accept it with my face.
This is all a function call right here.
Exactly.
All one function call. Right? And what it does
Wait,
is that
is it
it'll
quiz today?
traverse this this
Quiz today for
pointer
251.
and
No, yeah.
do the traversing function on that pointer.
No, it's
So
251 online.
does traversing
You done that making it already?
arrows or arrows?
Alright.
Okay, good.
I'll do it
You're not allowed
after
to be
this.
racist. I'm allowed to be. Oh yeah, I forgot. You're a monkey. Does traversing on root dir 1.
So, how does the root?
Oh yeah.
How does the pointer?
Huh?
Like what does the pointer do in this right here in this arrow?
It just gives the value and puts it into here.
Okay, so it gets that value and puts it in traverse.
Yeah.
But okay, go back to traverse. Let's see where let's see where the action is.
Oh, it's up here. Print traverse.
Right here. So where does the value of the pointer go?
1 second.
And also, is the value in the pointer the address or the actual value?
Huh? The value in what?
The root dir p, is it the actual value, like their one, or like the address?
The address. The address.
The address, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It lets it be used in here,
Okay.
right? And it's used way in here, I think. We open this declaration. Here you go. It's used right here.
Okay. So it's okay. So that address is put in child SP. Child.
No, it's because it's defined here. This is defined in here
Oh,
because we use the arrow function onto it.
Okay. It's defined because of the arrow.
Yeah, the arrow function.
So the arrow just puts it there.
Yeah. So no, it's like it's letting you use it.
Okay. Yeah.
That's literally what it is. It just lets you use it in there.
Edison, I don't think she was finding
Arrows
a chair.
points out the pointer.
They're probably
Something like that.
they made a chair.
The arrow points the pointer.
They carve a chair as a
Exactly.
cursor
It points the
function.
pointer to the function.
Yeah, it's just cardboard chair.
Made one what?
Cardboard chair.